Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Moon. I'm back again with another YouTube video. So it's currently Saturday, January 31st, 2026, 8:47 p.m. Kind of a late update, but we're doing a chart breakdown. So I want to start by saying this was a rough week in the markets, and yeah, this is just a low week in the markets. Let's just start for a second before I even break the charts down. So this week I took 2 trades. I lost 5K. Started off the week at like 98K. We're down at like 93K right now. I let FOMO get the best of me. I let some fear get the best of me. I didn't really control my emotions to the best of my ability this week, and that is my fault, right? That's something that I need to work on, something that I need to better myself on, and I'm gonna break down why. I'm gonna break down exactly what happened. And then there's a trade that I took on Thursday that I didn't even make a separate video for that, so I'm just including it here. And that trade was just me, honestly, being greedy. I'll be honest with you. It was me being greedy and me being mad at the market and saying, okay, I called the direction right. Like, why did I lose that trade? And I wanted to make the money back. So I entered that trade, into that position. So that's something that I need to work on. And trust me, like, I'm gonna get better with that. Like, I think it just comes down to actually, okay, Mo, does this trade make sense to you? Does this align with your trading plan? Yes, take the trade. No, don't take the trade. And you know what? Just be patient. There's going to be more opportunities in the markets. And then this also showed me a side, something I need to work on in my spiritual walk as well. You know, just learn to lean on God and to trust God a lot more. To be patient, right? And to depend on Him. So let's just break down the charts. Cool. The camera just zoomed out for it. So coming into the market, I took 2 trades this week. The first trade I took was on NZD/USD, I believe. Yes, it was on NZD/USD. Why did I take this trade? Okay, cool. Coming to the market, I was expecting 2 things. I was expecting 1, the markets to have a reaction from this level right here, and 2, for price to sell off. So price to sell off from here and to come down here. Now, the original move that I was expecting is for next week. Is for this upcoming week, or the week following this week that's coming up right now. So I was expecting to buy from this zone. That's the overall big move that I'm looking for, to buy from this zone. But in order for price to buy from the zone is to have a sell off from here. So coming to the market this week, I was looking for any opportunity here to short down here. So I took this trade on Wednesday. Yeah. Oh, actually, before I even show you this trade, I gotta talk about USD CAD. So this is what happened to USD CAD. Coming to the market on USD CAD, I was waiting for price, literally the inverse of NZD/USD. I was waiting for price. Price had broken down last Friday. Guess what I was looking to come into the market this week? Pull back to this structure point to sell off. Cool. What did I need? I needed price to just pull back. So this price action right here, I was looking for this price action to happen right here. Price, Monday's candlestick opened up, daily candlestick closed like this. I'm like, okay, cool. Tuesday's candlestick is most likely gonna open up, give me like a doji like that. And then I could either take the trade on Tuesday with the entry signal to the downside, or we can take the trade Wednesday. But no, coming to market on Tuesday morning, price had to push overnight. Nice rejection to the zone, nice rejection on the EMA. And then price just started pushing to the downside like crazy. On top of that, I drew up this nice order block on the 1 hour, I believe. Let me just reset this. This is gonna be a little annoying. So drew this beautiful order block on the 1 hour. There's a 30-minute order block within that, and there's a 15-minute order block. But I like the 30-minute one better. So price came to the market at 6 o'clock. What was I looking for? I was anticipating for price to pull back to this order block, give me an entry signal, an evening star pattern for me to sell this trade. Like, that's all I needed to sell this trade. But market didn't do that. Instead, market just kept dumping and dumping and dumping, and it kind of made like an order block right here. But the thing with this order block is not the best, because let's say price would have came back, swept the liquidity on this order block to pull back to this one to sell off. So I was a little mad, a little annoyed, and I was having some FOMO because I was seeing the markets just drop. I'm like, man, am I about to miss out on this trade? Man, this sucks. And I wanted to enter this trade, but I was like, no, I need to be disciplined. I need to follow my trading plan. Do not want to break my trading plan. My trading plan is the only thing that's helping me right now. Like, if I follow my trading plan and I take good trades, I'm gonna do fine, right? And I was having FOMO, I was wrestling with this, and I literally watched this because I didn't go to work on Tuesday, and price just dumped and dumped, and I watched this whole move happen. And not only this whole move, I watched it break this level and just keep going. I watched this whole move happen, and I was so annoyed because this is an easy 1-4 that I just missed out on. Now, realistically, I didn't miss out on it. Why didn't I miss out on it? Because there was no setup for me to take. But I was a little annoyed that this happened. So now that Tuesday's candlestick, actually now I can reset this and I can actually close it. So now that Tuesday's candlestick, whatever. So now that Tuesday's candlestick had the massive dump and actually broke below this level, what is my mind thinking coming into Wednesday? Oh, okay, cool. Market is most likely is doing those one daily candlestick moves. I just gotta be careful, right? Adjust to that. So now we go to the NZD USD trade. So coming to the market, NZD USD price had a nice bullish push to the upside on Monday's candlestick. So on Tuesday's candlestick, massive push to the upside. So I'm like, cool, it's at the zone. Now what do I need? I just need a shifted structure to the downside, an order block, a pullback to the order block. Interesting, no evening star pattern, and I would take this trade to the downside. Now keep in mind, price already had the push on Tuesday. So Wednesday's candlestick, I would wait for it to give me a doji, and then Thursday's candlestick, I would be looking to sell, or I could take the sell on Wednesday. Yeah. So that's what I did. Waited patiently, came to the chart. If you go 4 hour was bullish, but if you can see 1 hour, it has shifted bearish to the downside. Literally, what did I do? I waited for price to make a beautiful order block, which it did right here. Give me a nice pullback to the order block, retested it, give me an evening star pattern. I took this trade. I took this sell, put my stop loss originally above here, this zone right here, but I was looking at previous price history and I saw that, okay, price, every time it came back, always came a little higher and then would have the sell off. So I moved my stop loss all the way up there. And because I was confident in the setup, I didn't risk 1%. I didn't risk 2%. I risked 3%. Because one, I was still chasing the USD CAD from Tuesday. That FOMO came back up, and I was overconfident on this trade. So FOMO and pride. That's my fault. I take full accountability on this. And this tested my faith a little bit because I was praying, I was talking to God. I'm like, God, like, are you gonna help me? Like, you didn't help me. I thought I was gonna win this trade. Like, this trade makes sense. But then I realized, like, it's my fault. I can't get mad at God for not helping me with this trade. Like, this is a trash trade. This is not a good trade. Like, does it allow my trading plan? Technically, yes. But I should have been more careful. I should have been more vigilant. I should have been more discerned. I should have discerned this setup properly before taking it. And I was being greedy. I had the FOMO and I was being prideful. And I thought, oh, okay, this shit's gonna win. It's just gonna go down. And look at the risk reward, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 2.5. So it's not even that low. But yeah, I took the trade and price was just up and down, consolidated, and then price came back and eventually stopped me out. And this trade hurt so bad because now we're at 98,000. Now we dropped at 95,000. So this is where I had the choice. I was like, okay, cool. This is Wednesday, by the way. So I'm like, okay, we can still take a trade Thursday, or I could not take a trade Thursday and Friday and just focus, right? Look at the markets, reset, and get ready for this upcoming week. I didn't do that. I definitely did not do that. So coming to a market on Thursday, this is where we go to Euro USD. Man, this trade hurts a little bit. This is GBUSD, by the way. Euro USD. So coming to a market on Euro USD, what am I looking for price to do? So price had a massive break to the upside. Monday, Tuesday broke this structure point, broke to the upside. Cool. Wednesday's candlestick had a massive pullback here. Thursday's candlestick, what am I expecting? A doji candlestick and a buy to the upside because we are bullish on the weekly, bullish on the daily. Daily already pulled back to the structure point. On top of that, this black line is around psychological level. Like, this price action is just clean to go to the upside, so it makes sense. And because NZD/USD I ended up losing this trade and it broke above, I'm like, okay, cool. Price is most likely going to continue to the upside. Let's go with this trade. Coming to a market on Thursday. This actually wasn't a bad setup. Like, this actually wasn't a bad trade. I'm okay with this trade. The only thing was news came out, news dropped. And as you can tell, price got me to the trade. Then price started pushing up. News dropped, massive sellout, wicked me out. And then went into profit a little bit and then came back and then eventually sold up. And yeah, this trade I didn't really care. I risked, what? I think I risked 2% on this trade. I risked 2,000 on this trade. And so now our account is at 93,000 right now. So technically I have 2 trades, right? 2 good quality setup, or 3 trades if I risk 1%. Yeah, so, but God can do anything. God can bring the dead back to life. So I know he can resurrect my trading account. So, and more than that later. I'm gonna talk about that later. So, yeah. Now, another thing that pissed me off about this week, right? Not the markets, but me, is because I had called these moves. If you look at, I think, last week's weekly recap or the week before that, I literally called these moves. Why did I call these moves? Let's go to weekly. Look at this. You see this massive inverse candlestick I did? Bro, I literally broke this out in the previous. I'm like, every time price comes up here, massive sell-off, massive sell-off. Literally said that, massive sell-off, massive sell-off. I literally said that, Mo. You analyzed it right. but then you doubted yourself. Why? Why? And I guess I could say, oh, I'm adjusting to the markets, right? I'm going where the market's going. But Mo, you know what the market's gonna do. It's done this before at this level. Why did you think it was gonna do anything different? It could have done something different, yeah. But if you're looking, when you're trading, you want to look left to figure out what to do right. I'm gonna say that again. Ooh, that was good. You look left to figure out what you're gonna do right. So I'm like, looking at it, I'm like, okay, it makes sense. Price has always rejected from this zone, so it's most likely going to reject again. Weekly candlestick. Now this sets up a beautiful sell for next week. Like, I literally can't look. We are bullish technically, yes, but we had a massive inverse pain bar candlestick. Now coming to a market, I'm waiting for the break below here, retest, drop. 4 hour already shifted structure as well. So like this beautiful sell, and then it's not only on USD CAD. What did it do? Price had a massive push here, nice rejection, closed above here. Now I'm looking to buy up. GBUSD, same thing as USD, massive rejection from the zone. What has price done in the past? Rejection, bro. Like, come on, bro, come on. So, yeah, price is at this level. Literally, just gonna wait for the break below, retest, drop. Simple. USD JPY is the most beautiful one. I'll be honest with you. USD JPY is just clean. We are bearish, technically on the weekly, daily. Technically still bearish, but we're having that push to the upside. So now I'm waiting for the break above, retest, and continue to the upside. Or price could actually continue, realistically could have a sell-off. But based on how the weekly is, I think it's gonna have to push to the upside. But again, I gotta adjust the market, take it day by day. NZDSD, beautiful trade lining up for next week as well. I like this rejection for this level. And look at it, every time it comes with rejection. Well, obviously sometimes it doesn't respect it, but rejection from it. So now coming to a market, I'm looking for that sell-off. I like the evening star pattern that the daily candlestick made. So now I just want a quick retest. We could actually take this trade Monday or Tuesday, but quick retest to the zone and just sell off. 4 hour day shift structure. So yeah, and it's, I guess it's a decent hand and shoulders pattern, not the best, but it is what it is. But yeah, this is a really nice trade. ADSD, same thing as NZDSD, beautiful trade. I could be looking to sell. And then USD CHF, I don't care about it. It's still at all-time lows. So, but we have some good market opportunities lining up for next week. And I'm excited. It's a new month. It's the month of February. I'm going to take the lessons that I learned in January and I'm going to be better, right? It says in the word, whatever you do, 1 Corinthians 10:31, whatever you do, whether you eat or you drink, to do it all for the glory of God. So what I need to realize is, as I'm trading, I'm not just doing it for myself, but I'm trading to glorify God. I'm trading to dominate, right? To be the best day trader that I can be and to continue to improve. And sometimes you gotta lose to win. That's how it is. You gotta lose to win. You learn from those lessons and you keep pushing forward. And so I'm still gonna have my account. I believe that God can help me bring it back. God can bring it back by himself. So I'm gonna be wise with that. I'm gonna be disciplined. I'm gonna follow my trading plan, manage my risk correctly. And on top of that, I'm gonna get another funded account. Yeah, and we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I'm not gonna talk more about that account yet, but I am getting a second funded account, so I'm gonna be having 2 funded accounts. And I'm just gonna be wise with it. Be smart, be disciplined, focus, consistent, and leave the rest up to God, right? Proverbs 16:33, the lot is cast unto the lap, but its every decision is of the Lord. So learning to trust the Lord, have faith, have a faith like David. He threw the rock, and God was the one who defeated the Goliath. So I'm excited for this upcoming week. I'm excited for this upcoming month, and I'm excited for all that God is going to do. So stay focused, stay disciplined, stay consistent, and trust in the Lord. Trust in the Lord with all of your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Acknowledge him in all of your ways and he will make your paths straight. God bless you. God keep you safe and be fruitful. Amen.